Let me tell you something right here. If your favorite team is in the NFC and they're not the New Orleans Saints, pack up and go home. Your team's not going to the Super Bowl this year. I'm saying it right now. The New Orleans Saints will be the team to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl this season. I am all in on Who Dat Nation. What a performance they put up on Monday Night Football. After losing a heartbreaking 48-46 shootout to the 49ers, back at home against the Colts, they dominated them. Wasn't even close. I don't care about the 7 points they scored in garbage time. To me, the game ended when it was 34-0. It was over. Drew Brees was pretty much perfect. 28 of 29. 307 passing yards. 4 touchdown passes. Speaking of that, I want to personally congratulate Drew Brees for being the first quarterback to surpass Peyton Manning's touchdown record. Drew Brees now holds the records for the most touchdown passes with 541 in NFL history. Beautiful. Well done. He and Tom are going to go at it to see who's going to get that record, because we know Tom is going to respond, so it should be fun seeing that. But right now, Drew Brees holds the title with 541 touchdown passes. What a beautiful night. This man, Drew Brees, completed 22 consecutive passes, and it's not like they were dump-offs. He was throwing the ball down the field. He was threading the needle. He was hitting his man everywhere. Drew Brees was perfect tonight, and you know he's the most accurate quarterback. I think, he has the greatest completion percentage in NFL history. What was it, 67%? He has always been accurate. Love Drew Brees. Perfect night for him. Telling you right now, if you ain't going to get on this train with the New Orleans Saints, you might as well just pack up. If your team, I don't care if you're a Packers fan, I don't care if you're a Niners fan, Seahawks fan, you're not going to the Super Bowl. Now, I will say this. The 49ers have the best chance to beat the Saints. They've already gone into the Dome and taken down this Saints team. So they've proven they can do it. If they got to go back there, which they're not going to, because you already got that win over them. But if somehow, we'll see how the season ends, if they end up having to go back into New Orleans to face off against the Saints team in the Dome, the 49ers have the best chance out of all the other teams in the NFC to be able to pull that off. Now, granted, if the Saints have to go on the road to San Francisco in order to get to the Super Bowl, that's dangerous. Because I feel like if San Francisco gets the #1 seed and claims home field advantage, they're probably going to the Super Bowl. Because I don't see any team going into Santa Clara and beating those guys. I don't see it happening. But maybe the Saints can, because I'm all aboard this train. I believe in the New Orleans Saints. I believe in Sean Payton and Drew Brees. On the road or at home, they will get it done. I have no faith and confidence in the Packers, but I will not underestimate what Aaron Rodgers can do come postseason time. I just don't trust the team around him. Vikings, I don't trust the team. They got talent everywhere, but you expect me to put money down on Kirk Cousins getting this team to the Super Bowl? No, thank you. Not like he's not a great quarterback. I just don't believe this team, that Vikings team, is built for a Super Bowl run. They may win a playoff game or two, but I don't see them going into New Orleans. I don't see them going into Santa Clara. I don't see them going to Seattle and beating the Seahawks. I don't see it happening. Heck, I don't even see them going to Green Bay and beating the Packers. I don't see it happening. So the Vikings, I'm not sold on them. I'm not sold on the Packers. I'm not sold on the Vikings. The Seahawks it's so confusing with them because Russell Wilson is everything to that team. But besides Russell Wilson, if he was not there, they're not having this record. So I don't know if I can really, but you know what, then again, the defense is starting to really come together, so they got a solid defense, especially since Clowney's come. They got a solid defense there. So they got a solid defense, and Russell Wilson's their offense. So we'll see. I don't know. They could possibly pose a threat to the Saints, but Teddy Bridgewater already beat that Seahawks team when he faced off with them earlier on, so I'm not sure. We'll see. We will definitely see. And yeah, really, Cowboys or Eagles, who cares which one makes the playoffs? They're not even sniffing. It don't matter about them. They're irrelevant. But yeah, for the 4 teams, the Niners, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Seahawks, the team that has the best chance to beat the Saints is the 49ers. But I'm picking the Saints all the way through. I have complete confidence in them. They will be the team to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. Who will they be facing? Who knows? Obviously, you know my vote's going to be for the Ravens, but we'll have to see. But yeah, Who Dat Nation, y'all shining right now. Y'all shining. Y'all came out there. Y'all dominated on every single aspect. Offense, defense, special teams. Beautiful. As for the Colts, there's not a single thing you could have done to stop this. Jacoby Brissett couldn't get anything going. Defense couldn't make a stop to save their lives. I don't know why they're playing 10 yards off of Michael Thomas. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They're just no blitz. I don't know what the Colts defense was doing today. They wanted to get beat this bad. I don't know. Colts, your playoff hopes, I don't know if they're officially over now. Well, once you guys, I believe you guys were 6-7 or something like that. I don't know if your playoff hopes are officially over, but I'll find out about that later. But losing this game basically puts you on the verge of elimination if it hasn't already eliminated you. I don't see the Colts going to the playoffs. It was a great ride. It was a great chance, but when Brissett got injured, there's not much you can really do. And since he's been back, hasn't had that same steam he had when he started the season. So, Colts, I'm sorry to tell you, man, you're probably not going to the playoffs. It sucks, but you'll have to reload for next year. When you lose Andrew Luck, you expect this to happen. But I believe Jacoby Brissett can really be a franchise quarterback. Build the team around him, and we'll see. Because this team was built for Andrew Luck, not Jacoby Brissett. He had to take this team over when Andrew Luck retired. So let's see the Colts try to build a team around Brissett and come back and reload and see what they can do next season. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I got. The Saints will be going to the Super Bowl. If you're not on the bandwagon now, you better get on. I've been on the bandwagon since the offseason. Matter of fact, I've been on the bandwagon since they beat the Rams last season. And I'm still pissed off about that NFC Championship game. And I said they would come this season and get to the Super Bowl. I've already had them as my Super Bowl pick. Beforehand, I didn't even know the Niners and Seahawks would be this good. But I already had the Seahawks going to the Super Bowl. And I'm not going to change it. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I am tired. I was working outside. I ain't got to deal with this. I'm done. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.